Welcome, everyone. What better way to... And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Okoro and Williams are the small and power forwards. Colin Sexton out there with Trey Jones. And it's Collins in at the 5. And for the Knicks, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes for the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
So it's Chicago now, after the basket by New York on the other end. The 3 from Okoro. No good that time. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Three-pointer, Bridges. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
Inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And another fast break opportunity for the Knicks. Here we go. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, I love the energy that Anunoby plays with. I mean, he's so good at forcing the defender's hand.
Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, BA, part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Yabusele, he's checked in for Okoro. Josh Giddey comes in for Sexton. And Simon has subbed in for Jones. Now here's Giddey. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New York. Brunson against Simons. Here's Hart. The rebound by Yabusele.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Collins finds Giddey. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Knocks down the long J. Giddey's got 5.
Like, sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Anunoby for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And here's New York now. They're on a 14-5 run. Brunson surveys. Offline with a 3.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Giddey passes to Simons. Here's Yabusele. They grab their own miss. Simons outside. Back to Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off the shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Collins. And Ivy subbed in for Yabusele. Simons against Brunson. That shot missing. Great D that time from Simons. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You got to respect that mindset. All right, Shams, thanks very much. Here's Giddey after the basket by New York on the other end. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Stolen by Giddey. Ivy outside to the inside. Giddy finds Simons. Here's the three. And the Bulls get it back. Back to Giddy.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Bridges. That's good from Giddy. On the assist by Smith. Giddy's got 10 points.
So pure to watch Giddy pop like that. The guy can score it.
Timeout called. The Knicks. Grant, this season seems to be off to a strong start. Teams are coming together pretty quickly.
You know, B.A., what other choice is there? The competition is fierce in this league, so it's sink or swim right away the moment the season starts.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Clarkson comes in for Anunoby, and it's McBride in for Brunson. From downtown, and it's Giddy missing. New York leading by 6. Down low, Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Mikal Bridges cleared for takeoff.
18-10.
Giddy against Clarkson. Three-pointer. And it's Giddy with the three.
Giddy.
13 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Three-pointer, Bridges drains the triple.
You don't want to let Bridges find what he's looking for on the perimeter. He's got an improving stroke from distance.
From Pete Giddy, another three for Chicago.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Outside McBride. Low block shot. Here's Robinson, and there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Robinson knows his strength and great value is on the offensive glass. Got himself a hoop that time, too.
Lets the three fly, and it's Giddy with the three. Giddy's got 19 points.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Here's Bridges. And too long on the shot. Bulls trail by 4. Outside Giddy. It's rebounded by New York. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Mikal Bridges has been on display for the Knicks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Okoro and Williams are the small and power forwards. Trey Jones is out there with Colin Sexton, and it's Collins in at the center position. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, Anunoby likes that corner angle. He's very comfortable from there.
28-19.
Here's Okoro. Outside for Sexton. Chicago passing it around. Okoro on the wing. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Okoro's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. They've led by as many as 11. Towns, right side. Shoots over Collins. Karl Anthony Towns doing his thing inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Here's Brunson outside. Collins with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Williams passes to Jones. Three-pointer, no good. Knicks leading by 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Ryan, back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off on them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Another big cheer.
With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. Number 5, the Bulls.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
Here's Alvarado. Banked it in off the glass. Alvarado's got his first points of the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The 3 from Okoro. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks leading by 6. It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
Pass to Okoro. Fires from deep. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And the basket by Towns.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint.
The 3 from Okoro. The Knicks pull it in.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it. Really warming up. He's scoring it with consistency this quarter.
The 3 from Okoro. Alvarado with a rebound. Knicks leading by 10. Pass to Towns. Puts up a 3. Sexton grabs the board. Chicago's gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Lets it go from deep. Okoro, no good. New York has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Bulls trail by 13. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Josh Hart comes in for Anunoby. Mikal Bridges checked in for Shaman. And it's McBride in for Alvarado. Here's Brunson. No good off the back of the rim.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Giddey scanning the floor. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. And Jalen Smith gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Knicks leading by 7. Outside Brunson. And the Knicks miss again.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
From deep, Giddey. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close. Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
From deep, Giddey knocks down the triple.
Giddey.
Giddey's got 12 points now in the quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Back to McBride. Fires the three. Hits the trifecta. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Knicks up by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
The Bulls, 46.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. New York was looking great right away. They staged a good old-fashioned ambush going on. That about wraps it up. Time now for the...
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Here's Brunson outside. Connects from downtown. Brunson's got 15. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. Chicago with a rebound. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. From deep, Giddey. And Anunoby pulls it down. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Williams is checked in for Giddey. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
Jones, his shot is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Back to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report. New York making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Chicago. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Out to Simons from outside the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Okoro. This one for 3. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And the foul on Patrick Williams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Man, that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Shot's good by Hart.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Never bashful about showcasing his athleticism, Sexton can really get up and finish.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Let's go with a 3. They get it again. Towns too strong.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
60.
Here's Sexton. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Sexton. To the middle. Here's Towns. Clarkson for 3. Williams grabs the board.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Collins outside. And here's Simons outside. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Excellent D there from Collins.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
The 3 from Okoro. Out to Simons. Chicago passing it around. Back to Okoro. 5 on the clock. The Bulls with another miss.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Sexton passes to Simons. Gets the 3 ball to go. Simons gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Clarkson. Here's Towns. Outside Hart. The 3 is up. And another shot. Towns owning it inside.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
64-58.
On the wing, Simons. Over Brunson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Simons got 5 now.
Yeah, the jumper from Simons is smooth like butter.
Collins against Brunson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. Shamet comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's McBride in for Clarkson. Then for Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Collins. Ivy comes in for Williams. And it's Josh Giddey in for Sexton. Outside Giddey. Here's Simons. And there's another one for Chicago.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
To the paint. Here's McBride. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Fires for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Outside Giddey. On the wing, Simons. Sinks the tray. Simons has got 10 points in just the second half.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. New York out in front, up by 4. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Chicago, Josh Giddey out there with Trey Jones. Then there's Jalen Smith. Then there's Isaac Okoro. And it's Ivy in at the 3. From deep, Giddey. And it's New York with a rebound. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Here's Shamet. The putback. Oh, the follow by Kent.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
It's Giddey on the wing. Pass to Okoro. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York leading by 8. Here's Shamet. Giddey with a double team. Shamet passes to Towns. Offensive rebound. Robinson gets the bucket.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Shamet, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 12-point New York lead.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Now a timeout called by New York. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Graham.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Shamet. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Okoro. Colin Sexton's checked in for Giddey. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Jones. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's McBride. And he banks in the layup.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Simon's shot is good.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Williams.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Got to disguise your intentions better than that. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Hart throws it down.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Knicks lead 85-73.
Sexton passes to Williams. There's Simons with a 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Outside Hart. For 3, Bridges. Chicago with a rebound.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
There's Simons with a 3. He drops it from range. Simons got 8 here in this quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
87-76.
Simons outside. The three. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Carl Anthony Towns has checked in for Robinson, and Brunson is subbed in for Bridges. And the Bulls also making a change. Okoro is checked in for Ivy. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Here's Brunson outside. Counted from distance. Brunson's got 21 points in the game.
This speaks to how confident the shooter Brunson is. I mean, outstanding at pulling up off the dribble.
Jones, the pass to Okoro. The 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Knicks.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins. Whoa! Cat! Unreal!
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Now a timeout called by Chicago. They're down by 11. There's 47 seconds left in the game. And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. Clarkson comes in for Anunoby. And Alvarado's subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Then for Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Williams. Simons comes in for Okoro. And Giddey's subbed in for Jones. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
B.A., all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
And it's good. 2 points. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Pass to Clarkson.
Bulls foul. Anthony Simons. Second personal foul.
And no good. As the first free throw misses, we'll see if he can hit the second. And he's good on the second.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
From deep, Giddey. And so it's the Knicks.